Hey everybody, Eric here with Legacy of the Gun. I am at the Texas Gun Collectors Association show in Denton, Texas. And I tell you what, there is some amazing stuff here. Personally, I like the old stuff, I like the Western stuff, I like the cowboy guns. And there's just a ton of that here. There's so many historical guns here. It's just absolutely phenomenal. I want to show you guys this display. This is a Colt Single Action Army that was factory engraved, and it was actually owned by the sheriff of San Saba County, Texas, around the turn of the century. He was the sheriff in 1906, and he was also a Texas Ranger. He was a Texas Special Force Ranger, which is kind of neat. And then he was also Texas Cattlemen's Association, and we've actually got 5 of his original badges here. So the gun was handed down through the family, and then it went to a couple collections, and the badges and all of this documentation has stayed with this gun throughout all of the transfer of ownership, which is just absolutely phenomenal. So to have a gun that you can definitively attribute to a certain individual who served at a certain time, certain place, it's just absolutely wonderful to have that kind of documentation. You can see here, we've got a certificate of election. This is when he was sheriff, and there's some other information. And it's really neat how deep this research went. So, and actually what came with the gun. So this right here is actually a pedigree certificate. So this guy's name is Hugh Miller Jr. He had a bloodhound that he used to track criminals. And this is the pedigree for that dog. And this is dated 1907. And his dog's name was Daisy D. And so it's really neat to see the documentation go down so far to the actual pedigree of his dog. And that's just absolutely phenomenal. And there's so many letters in here that he wrote. And there's information. There's I just looked through here earlier, and there was like a certificate of to carry a deceased body, and it was some lady that died of tuberculosis, and he had to have this special documentation to move this corpse. That's what it was. It was a certificate to move a corpse. I know that's kind of morbid, but I mean, that's the way it was. The early 1900s. I mean, people dying of tuberculosis, and there's letters in here on his letterhead. So anyway, really neat display, a lot of information here, really good pictures. But this is a really neat gun. This is something we kind of wanted to show you guys. Like I said, a factory engraved single action. You see 1911s that are owned by Texas Rangers fairly often, but to see a Texas Ranger gun that's a single action Army, and on top of that, it's factory engraved, it's just kind of on another level. So this is really interesting. Wanted to share this with you guys. I'm going to do some other videos of some of the other just phenomenal displays that are here at the Texas Gun Collectors Association show. So definitely check out some of the other videos we're going to post.